Let's talk planning. I'd like to share today about the Merlin Principle. A coach shared this with me years ago, and it served me well. I find it to be the best methodology I've ever used when pursuing really, those BHAGs, the big, hairy, audacious goals. When it comes to unleashing extraordinary growth, B2B digital marketers know how to roll. We know how to do it. And this tool added to the toolbox, I promise will make a difference. Okay. And the great thing, the really cool thing about it, it is kind of magical. The Merlin principle is that your future matters more than your past in 2024. Let's play it that way. Let's do it. Let's get complete with 2023. If I can support you in that, there's a link in the post. Please put time on the calendar and we'll get it complete. So let's get to it. You're facing a lot. You're dealing with a lot. Artificial intelligence, automation, increasingly complex tech stack, hiring and retention, internal politics, all while navigating a long, complicated sales cycle. Yeah. And now you're supposed to create an AI council in your company and enroll legal and compliance to be part of that. I mean, there's no shortage of things to deal with and big, hairy, audacious goals. That's for sure. In fact, if we go back to the Merlin, to the playing with the Merlin name, it might be that we would prefer to just go deal with the simplicity of slaying a dragon. But here's the thing. This is magic. All right. You start with a clean slate. You pick a goal and you stand in the future. So let's say Q1 goal, and my calendar in front of me. Okay, so we want to have this goal accomplished by the end of Q1, March 31st. That's a Sunday. Picture yourself, you're celebrating, fist pumps, everybody's congratulating you, you're taking your victory lap. That thing that you said was going to happen, first quarter, done. You nailed it. Okay, so if that were true, don't have to know how, and stand in, that's true, March 31st. Now let's go week by week. Okay, so let's jump to March 22nd. So that's a week prior, it's a Friday. What must have been true on the 22nd if you had accomplished the thing for the quarter by March 31st? Write down what you see, what must have been true for you to have accomplished the thing by the end of the quarter that you said you would accomplish by the end of the quarter. Now go to the Friday before that. So March 15th. What must have been true on the 15th of March, looking from the future that you've accomplished that goal for the quarter. Do that every Friday. Now, March 13th. What must have been true on that date for the thing to have been accomplished at the end of Q1. March 8th. What must have been true. Do that week by week through the entire quarter until you're back to today. And then look forward. Okay, now you can look forward and see, okay, are there gaps? Does anything make sense? Anything I can think of that I'm missing? Right, fill that in. Now share it with your team, right? Enroll them, get them to look at it and say, okay, what do you see? And teach them that methodology. Have them start at the end and look back week by week. And of course, if your goal is annual, so if it's a year goal and you're out to accomplish it by the end of December, then you won't necessarily start looking week by week. You might look month by month or even quarter by quarter, and then chunk it out so it's smaller and smaller bites to the point where it's daily. And you can put on the calendar every day time block and put in the actions that you saw from working backward and doing the Merlin principle. So have the team, all the brilliant minds around you contribute. Yeah, we're really intentionality, doing this consciously. It's fantastic. And then, yeah, let's see, anything else here? You are going to have to, life happens, right? You're going to need to make changes and bob and weave. So you want to give yourself permission to be agile, to adapt, make sure you've got milestones that are measurable, and yeah, adjust as you need to. So how about it? Let's tear into it. If you want support, happy to help you. I've been doing this for a few years now, and it's really fun, I think. So put time on the calendar. Happy to support you in getting complete on 2023 and in your planning for 2024, or explain the concept further, really get flat-footed about it and share so that you can really fly. Yeah, let's unlock the potential that you may never have thought was possible.